back. If you just joined us, you're watching the news at 10, broadcasting live from Lagos. A reminder of our top stories. The President returns to the country after attending the Honorary International Investors Council meeting in the United Kingdom. The National Agency for the Control of AIDS, NACA, raised an alarm, say 1.5 million Nigerians living with HIV/AIDS do not know their status. The Joint Task Force in the Niger Delta dismantled a militant camp in the Bakassi local government area of Cross River. And the U.S. says Iran's nuclear program deal will make Israel and the Middle East a safer place. You're watching the news at 10 for our top stories. They can be found on our website, channelstv.com, and on youtube.com/channelsweb. To get us on the move, please visit m.channelstv.com. To view us live on your mobile device, you can also download the Channels TV app for Android, iOS, and Windows phones from their respective stores. You can also now interact with the Channels Eyewitness feature on our Android and Windows 8 platforms. If you have a picture or video to share with us, all you need to do is download the Channels TV Android application on your device, swipe to reveal the Eyewitness menu, and follow the instructions to share your report, pictures, and videos. Whenever you buy an alcoholic drink, be sure to take a good look at it. That's the message coming from the Imo State Police Command, as they arrested Mr. Agubia Donatus, a 56-year-old who runs a fake wine factory.
Tucked away in the Ata Ugwele community, which is few minutes from the Imo State capital, Owerri, is this wine factory which has been existing since 2005. It's equipped with all the facilities to produce alcoholic and non-alcoholic drinks, which carry foreign labels from Spain, South Africa, and Germany. But the twist in this tale is that most, if not all, of these products are fake. Responding to questions from inquisitive journalists, this mastermind insists that he means no harm, as these drinks are not for public consumption. So one wonders, what was the game plan?
All these drinks you see here is the ones we just filled and kept at our usual for our usual entertainment usage, not for sale. We place them there, not for sale. You can see they are one by one. They are not in quantity area. They are one at the counter there. It is for our own use. Whenever we go to buy bottle and see any need bottle, we pick it up, fill it, and keep it for our own use, not for the public use.
The Imo State Police Command is certainly not buying Mr. Donatus' tale, but what is even more puzzling to them is how he evaded the consumer protection agencies for so long.
After the approval was given, he now used the advantage of that official blessing from NAFDAC to go beyond bound to the point of producing other very dangerous items we call concussion, because they are very poisonous. If you look at the environment, he produces Belmoris, Fiflin, Red Label, Hennessy, McDonald, Evervine, Elliott, Baron de Vallis, North and Seaman.
As he steps into police custody, the suspect feels anything but remorse. In English, he means this footage will make him famous. Yes, it will, but for the wrong reasons.
To the Niger Delta region of the country and the Joint Task Force, the JTF, in the Niger Delta, their Operation Polo Shield, in that operation, say that they've dismantled a militant camp in the Bakassi local government area of Cross River State. A statement by the media coordinator of the JTF, Lieutenant Colonel Onyema Nwachukwu, say various arms ranging from 5 Browning machine guns, 4 machine gun belts, as well as 1 passport fiber boat belonging to the Inland Waterways Agency were recovered from the camp. According to Colonel Wachuku, the camp known in local parlance as Efut Esige militant camp served as operational base for pirates and militants from where they attacked their victims. He adds that JTF operatives destroyed 3 illegal crude oil distillation camps concealed in a forest at Agbede village and Egwa 2 general area of Asako West and Wari Southwest local government areas of Edo and Delta states. In a similar operation conducted in Bayelsa and Rivers sectors, JTF troops say they shut down 56 illegal crude oil distillation camps and that the troops destroyed 16 Kutonu boats, 22 pumping machines, a power generator, 25 zinc plates used for fabricating local crude oil distillers, a welding machine, and 32 sword pipes used by oil thieves. 7 suspects were arrested for oil theft-related offenses and are currently undergoing preliminary investigation. The production and use and trafficking of cannabis is one issue which the Oyo State government say they are addressing with vigor. One key strategy that the state government is employing is to go through the Ministry of Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs, which has been mandated to mobilize all the 33 local government areas of the state against cannabis cultivation in rural communities.
While no nation, state, or community is immune to the devastation and hopelessness inflicted on illicit drug users, narcotic addicts, and other drug abusers, there is a need by government at all levels to ensure that all is done to reduce the trend to the barest minimum. This public destruction of drugs is being carried out by the state government to show members of the public that the government is making some progress and would not tolerate the trafficking, sale, or consumption of drugs. Governor Ajimobi says Oyo State has one of the most functional drug abuse control communities in the country and is promising that his administration will go the extra mile to support the NDLEA in its quest to ensure that the state does not lose vibrant young minds to drug use or trafficking.
Apart from the criminal aspect of it also has some adverse health implications. So we believe that we must do everything possible to support and commit ourselves to the eradication of illegal narcotics and drugs in general.
And the everybody is not likely enough to be far away from them. The possibility that we will end up being able to concept.
Just like her boss, the Oyo State commander of the NDLEA has a scorecard. According to her, large acres of cannabis farm in Umara, Oluyole and Akinyele local government areas of the state have been destroyed within the last 2 months.
If those quantities of illicit drugs and psychotropic substances were allowed to circulate within the state and be consumed by our youth, who are the vulnerable group, the state will be most insecure for all states and a heaven for hoodlums.
Another strategy being employed by the Oyo State government in its fight against drug abuse is through schools. According to Governor Ajimobi, the Oyo State Ministry of Education has been partnering with the NDLEA to train teachers on infused drug abuse prevention education, adding that government has made funds available to the Ministry of Information to collaborate with the agency on grassroots sensitization campaign in the state.
Conclude without appreciating our royal fathers.
To security issues, Nigeria's contribution to global peace missions make her a major force in world peace. However, considering the dynamics of security challenges in the country, there are some people who believe that the security agencies are being overstretched, since they also have to attend to internal security. In our next report, our correspondent Amaka Okafo looks at the implications of Nigeria's participation in peacekeeping efforts in the light of security challenges within the country.
Nigeria's involvement in global peace mission dates back to its independence when troops were part of the peace efforts in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Since then, troops have been deployed to several parts of the world, including Haiti, Liberia, and Sudan.
Right now, we are the 5th largest contributor and we have about 5,463 personnel who are deployed in various theaters in the world.
Currently, we have presence in a total of 9 countries. For now, we have a total of 921 police officers in these 9 countries.
However, the growing insecurity in the country through the activities of modern Islamic militants as well as other crimes has made it expedient that the military play major roles in internal security, thereby raising questions about Nigeria's continued involvement in peacekeeping mission.
Well, you see, we cannot put all our eggs in one basket. For instance, we have our forces maintaining internal security. You will recall that the main responsibility of the Nigeria police, for instance, is maintenance of internal security. But because of the challenges, the dynamics of the security challenges we are having, the military is involved. Otherwise, the military is charged with the protection of our sovereignty. So we work hand in hand to ensure that our internal security is good, while not also discarding our international responsibilities.
I won't go down to giving you figures as to how many people you have deployed in Nigeria and how many you have out there. This has to do with force structure issue and what have you. So, but I can tell you we're not in any way handicapped. The army has more than enough troops to contain with its internal security challenge, as it were. But troops are not always enough, so you must have something on standby that is, if you like, a backup force, just in case other troubled areas could erupt.
What we've tried to do, for example, in stepping into the crisis in Mali, is like taking the battle to the home of the terrorist. Because at the end of the day, if you allow terror groups to take terrorism to take root in one country, those crimes, those terror, those violence associated with terrorism will eventually be exported to your own country.
Nigeria is a major contributor of troops for peacekeeping across the world and has been involved in peacekeeping in about 24 countries. Given the dimension in international security, there may be benefit for the nation's involvement in peacekeeping operations. However, there is a need for balance to ensure that internal security does not suffer as a result of Nigeria's foreign policy in global peace mission. Amaka Okafu, Channels Television News.
Still ahead on the news at 10. 12 years of water scarcity for residents of Onitsha and environs comes to an end. Join us again.